Welcome back. Lots of people were hoping to watch LeBron and Kobe in the championship, but it's not going to happen. The Orlando Magic pulled off a big win in Game 6 tonight, launching them into the first NBA Finals since 1995. In the first, a one-point game, Dwight Howard, the miss and a nice rebound jam. Howard had 13 points in the first quarter. Rashard Lewis up for three, and the Magic lead 56-40 at the half. LeBron James in the third. He drives in, gets the foul for a three-point play, cutting the Magic lead to 11, 79-68 Magic. Rafer Alston, a sweet three there. But the man of the night, Dwight Howard, 14 for 20 with 40 points and 14 rebounds, leading his team to a 103-90 win over LeBron and the Cavs. And the Magic will face the Lakers in the NBA championship. And from the NBA to the ABA, the Central Coast's newest professional sports franchise, the Seaside Sea Kings, hosted their second of 3 tryouts today. The American Basketball Association team is looking to fill 17 positions on the new team. Most of the players came from the Bay Area and right here on the Central Coast, but a few guys came all the way from New Jersey, Arizona, and Colorado. Team President Wash Stallworth saw lots of talent at today's practice. He plans on signing 5 of the guys to contracts tomorrow. Stallworth says a professional ABA team is just what the Central Coast needs.
People here on the Central Coast are going to enjoy the quality of play here. They'll be seeing some of their own kids come back and play. These guys have been to other universities and overseas and places, and now they're back here on the Central Coast to have fun.
The final tryout will see more of the post players trying to secure spots on the roster. The first ABA League game is scheduled for the last week in November. In the NHL tonight was Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, a rematch of last year with the Red Wings and the Penguins duking it out for the championship. Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay dropped the ceremonial first pucks tonight. First period, Evgeny Malkin to Fedotenko. And the game is tied at 1. Chris Osgood on fire tonight, 31 saves for the Wings. Game tied at 1 in the second. Johan Franzen with his 11th goal of the playoffs and 24th score in the postseason since the start of last year's Stanley Cup run. The Wings were just too much for Penguins goalie Marc-Andre Fleury, and Detroit with the bragging rights to Game 1. They beat Pittsburgh 3-1. Game 2 is tomorrow at Joe Louis Arena. Bay Area MLB tonight, the Giants hosted the Cardinals at AT&T Park. Now, PJ says it was in the 50s in San Francisco, but these fans, they're looking pretty cold to me. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Giants. Benji Molina gets a good piece of it. Randy Wynn scores, and Molina, he is safe at second. Still 2-0 Giants in the fourth when Albert Pujols kills this ball. Aaron Rowan, you can run, buddy, but that ball is gone. 2-1 Giants. Game tied in the seventh. Tim Duncan hits an RBI double, scoring Skip Shoemaker, but it's the machine that solidifies the win for St. Louis. Pujols with his second solo homer of the night and 16th home run of the season. Cardinals win 6-2. In the American League, a seriously embarrassing game for the A's tonight. In the fourth, the Rangers batting great. Here's Hank Blaylock, a solo home run to center, making it 4-1 Texas. The very next batter, Marlon Byrd, hits a home run. That one's going to the same spot. Rangers fans having a field day out there. Look at them go for that ball. The A's can't recover, and the Rangers win 14-1.
Oh, man, you've been talking about that one all night. It is, though, embarrassing, 14-1, and it's painful, especially for fans locally.
It is painful for the fans locally. We'll just hope that they're going to turn it around eventually.
Also painful for the fans of that show, Britain's Got Talent, coming up.
You know what?
Susan Boyle.
I'm a fan. We're going to be talking about it coming up next.
You get chills, right?
I do. The first time I ever saw her on the YouTube hit, which according to Oprah has one of the most hits on YouTube ever.
Right.
I almost cry every time I watch her. And just, you know, watching Simon, he's just in utter shock. So
It was one of those things, never judge a book by its cover.
Exactly, because she's a very talented woman.